Hey y'all, welcome back to But You Ain't Hear From Me with me, Zai. And today I got my lovely maid, I got my lovely sister, my precious, the first girl born in the family, Diamond and Renee Harris the third. Say hey, Diamond.
That ain't my motherfucking name.
Diamond and Renee Harris the second.
Try it again.
Diamond and Renee Harris the first. I would say that works. Yeah, that works because it's only one. Tell them, hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about a little bit of everything. All right. Y'all know I don't look at y'all too much. I look at the guests. Okay, but we're gonna be talking about a little bit of everything. So yeah, you already know that. You don't know. I don't be telling them. I try not to tell the guests what we gonna talk about because it makes it more interesting for them to just be on their toes a little bit. So we got a little bit. She sees some stuff over here that y'all gonna see a little later. But yeah, we just gonna talk about a couple of things. She got me on a Love Island, so just know that we're definitely gonna get into some Love Island things. Yeah. We're gonna get to some Love Island things because some stuff been going on. Cause I saw about Huda.
We're gonna
get there. Okay, but first thing I want to talk about is because of the fact that it is back to school time and school had just started up. For a lot of people in my area, school started in the district I work for. School started Wednesday. But for other people in the area, school starts Monday. But just because I'm a former teacher and you in school, but not in high school, but you in college or whatever like that, I want to know what is one thing growing up. What was one thing you could what was your favorite moment about going back to school shopping?
Not gonna lie, the new clothes and the
We used to get new clothes.
Yeah, it was every once in a while, you know. That was the favorite thing, and then shopping for supplies. I'm a nerd.
I was gonna say I love the supplies of it all. I like going to Walmart. Yeah.
We used to go in there and pick out every single thing that every photo that we liked. We picked it out. We didn't end up using them because they traded their shit in, but we still got it.
And we used to have we used to go by the list. So we used to have this long list of stuff, and we used to have to get notebooks. My favorite thing. I don't know. Don't ask me why. My favorite thing to get was the 5 what is it the
5-star prom thing?
Yeah, the composition notebook that you had the little sectionals in it and stuff I used to love getting those.
Bro,
so I was like,
you have a picture on Mama's Facebook with you holding the little thing, briefcase thing, and you just staring like this, and you
Not that. I don't like
I know,
that.
but you had the stuff in there.
I used to love it.
We used to go on a list, and then Mom would be like, they don't have it here. We're gonna go to Granny's house and see she got it under her bed.
Yes, and Granny's have my granny used to have all the pens, all the stuff. So what we knew, what is it, paper? So the stuff that we knew that she had, we didn't get from the store. But we used to get markers, all the little fun stuff the crayons. Oh, back to school shopping was so fun.
I high-key miss it though.
When I see people, and the only reason I'm talking about this now is because people and it pisses me off because I told you, I used to be a teacher and I kind of want to go back to it because I got a lot of time on my hands. I'll be bored. I'll be bored and depressed half the time. Okay, but I miss teaching. It was fun, and for me, it was always fun because it was just fun to be around the kids and y'all see all this energy. So imagine all this energy in your face all the time. It was very much so fun, and the class was always fun. I was very strict. Very strict. Let's not get it misconstrued. Very strict. Very strict. Some of the kids used to hate to be in my class because I was very, very much so academics is first. You're going to learn something here. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to make sure it's fun and engaging for the most part. As much as I can, I'm going to make sure it's fun and engaging because I'm a fun and engaging person. I get bored quick. So the more engaged I am with the lesson, I know you're engaged. And the more I am excited about I would stay up at night putting together Jeopardy games and stuff like that because I was I know they're going to love this. I know they're going to love it. Buy candy and stuff for it and everything like that. But parents online, on TikTok, have you seen that?
I've been seeing that. They've been pissing me off. Girl, help out.
I'm not going. I don't understand why the teachers. One of the mamas got on my nerves because she was still been telling my son. I don't understand why the teachers want us to buy all this stuff. Go stand in them lines go stand in them back to school lines to get the supplies.
Bro, do you not understand how much teachers put into the students, into the school, in their classroom? And they don't get paid enough for what they do for them students.
And first of all, that ain't my child. I ain't got to stand in no back to school line because I ain't got no kid. That's your kid. You opened them legs. You had them. I used to tell the kids up in there. Your mama had you, not me. I don't know what the miss. Baby, look, what are we talking about right now? That ain't my child. Get your behind in that line. Get them supplies. It ain't my fault, girl. Like everybody, cause I'm finna say some offensive stuff, so I'm not gonna say that. But people was like, they was talking about something. You had them down Julios over your head and all that stuff like that. All summer, eat crab legs every day, but can't buy no school supplies. Get your priorities together. That's one. Two, like I said, I didn't spread my legs and dip it low and spread it wide for no kids. You did.
Mind you, what makes me like really, it's upsetting me is because at one point we were those kids who needed those supplies.
That. I'm not trying to share my supplies with the kids. Some kids really can't afford them. You're being selfish.
Mind you, we made sure we made it to school every day that we could. That we was involved in every single thing. And the fact that we had teachers who cared about us enough to help us with supplies. When I went off to college my first time, my teachers came together and helped me get stuff for my dorm and all that. Like, they helped me with my trunk party. So, like, there was just years that I didn't have anything. So, the fact that you can't even sit here and put a couple $100 aside to help out other students is annoying.
And it's not even just about that. It's about, like, take out helping out the other students. Because quiet as it's kept, the teacher's going to make sure the kids get taken care of regardless. That's what's not being said enough. Teacher's going to make sure. As much as we sit up here, and I'm going to say we because I'm not too far removed. Okay? I'm like 2 months removed from teaching. So, like, literally. As much as we sit up here and complain about parents not helping, we still going to make sure them kids got because it ain't their fault. And we going to make sure they got what they need to get a good education. So, quiet as it's kept, the kids that don't have, we know. We're going to make sure they're good. But for the ones that can, for your kids, you need to make sure you have those supplies for them.
First of all, they got all the new stuff on. That's what really irks my nerves right now.
Your child got this new phone, these new Jordans on.
The new phone.
The book bag. This Jordan book bag.
I'm trying to tell you, like, and the fact that, and this is what pisses me off. This is the kid that don't pay. You got all this, you spend all this money on them. This is the kid that don't pay attention to class. I got kids here who don't have all that money on their body, but they need school supplies. And you can help.
And you being selfish. And my thing is, like, okay, you ain't got to worry about nobody else's kid. We got that. We good. We're good there. We're good there. Worry about your kid, though. Make sure your kid got all the supplies they need every time. And make sure they ain't there paying attention.
Crazy. The one with the new shoes, the new backpack, the new jewelry, all that, always, I don't have a pencil.
We are not babysitters. And that's, I need the teachers to do this. Okay, and somebody brought up a good point on there. So you don't want to help out the teacher that if somebody came up here to shoot them up, you're expecting them to put their body over your child to protect them. To lose their life for your child, but you can't help them out with some supplies.
What many teachers have done.
Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Dummies. I hate it.
Anyways, I know it's gonna piss me off. We can get it could lead to politics.
I hate it. Okay, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, so skipping staying on the school track but going more to college, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, because if you couldn't tell, in high school we were struggling. We were struggling, okay, but we up now. Uh-huh. We up now. God has blessed us.
I was gonna say we're getting.
God has blessed us. We keep elevating because we keep trusting and having faith in Him. Baby. And I don't talk about Him enough, but I don't know if you could probably see it a little bit in my actions, but you should see it more. But I'm going to say a little bit. I'm going to say a lot. You probably can see it enough. Because one of the dudes that's heavily in church, I still can't get over this. He told me, he was like, what gets me with you is he was like, you've always lived in leading and living in faith. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, you always have faith in Him. And you always say it all the time. He was like, and it's one thing he said, but he was like, I see you live it. And that was shocking to me because I don't feel like I live the most godly life. And I don't. But just to see but to see that you can still see that in me means everything to me. Because
I love to hear people say, you have a beautiful spirit.
Thank you. Because I tried. And it takes a lot.
I think my favorite compliment concerning my spirit was from Granny right before she passed, and she called me an angel, and I was like,
Mine is always just you are very, you have this light.
Yes, I love hearing that.
I get called that a lot. They tell me all the time I am a light. And I try to be that. And it's not like I have to go above and beyond, but I love being that source of entertainment, that source of laughter, that source of everything for people because it's so fun.
But it comes with the pros and cons because there's people out there that sees it and try to embrace it and help you embolden in it, and then there's people that try to tear you down bit by bit
and dim your light because they can't stand it. Yeah, they can't stand it.
And that's the annoying part.
And it's hard because then I get to thinking, overthinking everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not enough. But you are enough. You're good.
So. Come on. But okay, so switching from high school to more to college, what was the one thing I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm gonna ask the question, but I want to put this out there. Like I said, we were military brats. So like when we got to college, that's when things started to look a lot more up for us because we got paid to be in school. So the more we were in school, like I said, once the grades were good, if the grades kept being good, you got $1,200 a month.
I got more.
Okay,
I got more than 12.
See, she got more than $1,200, but I got $1,200 a month on top of my refunds.
Yeah.
So like, every month we got $1,200 at least $1,200. So when you got to college, what was the first go back to school for college? What was the first thing that you knew you wanted to buy that you could not buy? What not that you could not buy? What was the first thing you wanted to buy and that you bought for yourself going back to college?
A computer.
Okay.
I bought myself a computer.
What type of computer? Was it Apple?
No, okay. First of all, Lenovo's are that bitch. Okay.
Who?
Lenovo's. I had me a Lenovo that flip.
I was gonna give you this, but no, you don't.
Yeah, you don't know because you ain't never used one. But
I
got my MacBook now, so don't even with it. Anyways, no, but I got me a new computer and I really needed it for college. Anyways, right. So I got me a new computer. What else did I get? I'm trying to figure out the first thing I bought was a computer and headphones.
Normal shit. Okay, see, cause I just want y'all to know. I went and got me some new clothes, some new shoes, and a MacBook. I got all of it. Did I get a MacBook my first? Probably not my first.
I want to say freshman year I didn't get it.
Probably not my freshman year, but I know for a fact I got new shoes and new clothes. I immediately, baby Ross, all my underwear, all my socks, all my the nice little running shoes and shit, because they got some nice shoes up in there. If you go up there at a good time, they're gonna have. Ross got some nice stuff. So I got my stuff from Ross, but like I got a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes. I was like, oh yeah, I get the ball out of control and give me some shoes.
I didn't do that until the next semester.
I want to say that was my freshman year. It was that in a car. I did get a car. I got a car.
Yeah, I didn't get my car until I got done with my undergrad.
It was my second. My second semester of freshman year, I got my Cadillac. That was my first car.
Junior year.
And guess who wrecked it?
Y'all, I really don't even remember how that happened. So
I was just gonna ask you because you said you was trying to close the. She was trying to close the garage. That's a lie.
I don't even think your car was parked in the garage.
She ran it through.
It wasn't even through the mailbox. The mailbox knocked over like a few bricks. I tapped that shit.
Down. The mailbox was in bricks, in crumbles. Like the whole thing was in crumbles. I said,
I promise y'all, I blacked out that day.
I said, cause I went out there crying and everything. I was so hysterical.
I got cussed out that day, y'all.
She did. She did. I wanted to fight her, but I didn't. I cussed her out though.
That was also the day, I never told you about this, but that was also the day I was going to go pick up my check. That's what I was using your car for. To go pick up my check from one of the jobs I was working at, Galleria. I got my check because I had to ride the bus. So I rode the bus to get my check.
Fucked my car.
Yeah, rode the bus to get my check, and when I went to go cash it out, I think that was the first time and last time I've ever.
We taking it. We're not going.
Just bleep it out.
I just want y'all to know you're not gonna hear what she just said because you're going to jail. Damn, you could have kept that one, girl.
I know you're gonna edit it.
Girl, you
just bleep it.
You put more work on me. You could have told me that off camera, girl. I did not know that. No, man.
I was down bad that day. I said, I'm just fucking.
And I want her to know she never paid me for that car.
I did not.
She never paid me to fix that car. I took $1,500 to fix that car.
I ain't had nothing. I was still a junior in high school.
I don't care. You broke it.
How the fuck am I gonna?
You break, you buy.
I was working 3 jobs at the time.
But I want y'all to know now, I barely let anybody drive my car. And the people that I do let drive my car, I give them the same speech. Don't mess up my car. Because I want you to know, first of all, my car note is $1,000. Credit bad. So I want you to know now, if you mess that up, you're paying for the damages and you're paying for the car note. Okay, until I get it fixed. And you're going to pay for me a rental until I can get it. The girlie, she is the first. I was the first to graduate, but she is the first. Graduate from college. She is the first to get her master's. She'll be the first to have her master's. We're very competitive, you can't tell. I'm very competitive. So now I got to get back to in the master's program. But okay, so I want you to talk about it a little bit. How is grad school going for you? What's like, okay, what are my questions? I wrote them down. How's it going so far? What are the wins and the struggles? And how was that? Like, how was that balancing life and college and all that stuff? Like, are you going in person? Are you online? What does it look like? What's your major? All that good jazz. Give me the whole rundown.
So right now I'm getting my master's in special education, concentration in applied behavior analysis. So I can become a board certified behavior analyst.
What that mean?
I basically observe. I sit here. I get paid to look and tell you like your behaviorisms. Mm-hmm. So right now you're tapping, you're nervous, or your excitement is up. One or the other. Functions of behavior, why a person does what they does. I'm not a counselor, but I help. Like if an organization or company needs somebody to come in and be like, hey, we're having this and this going on. Can you look around, see how we can fix this, give us some advice.
But you said special education, so what does that mean?
Right now, I'm in the field of autism or any other cognitive, disability.
Dissonance.
Yeah. But basically, that's what I'm getting in school for. I'm in school for.
Why? What made you do that? Out of everything you could have done, what made you do that?
So you've always known that I wanted to be a doctor since I was younger.
Neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, cardiothoracic heart.
But
as I got older, I was just thinking about how to connect the dots in between my undergrad, which is general studies, and to be in medical school, you have to have.
Okay, how you get an undergrad in general studies? Let's back it up a little bit. I need you to tell.
Why you
if she had to play the cards, man, she would have been real close to cardiothoracic surgery.
Yeah, I was.
She was playing too much. She was partying too much in college.
Of all, that's not the reason. That you don't even know why. So listen to why. So freshman year, at the time I had a 3.8, so really really good in biochemistry. And then second semester, that's when COVID hit, and I was up on campus. I wasn't with Kayla, didn't have my friends at the time. Was in a different dorm. Was with a boyfriend. Still passed my classes. And then we lost Auntie Mookie.
Okay.
And then I broke up with my boyfriend, and that played a lot on mental health. So
it wasn't a party.
No.
Okay.
It was
the
depression.
The party was the extra.
Yeah, the party was. I didn't start partying until junior year.
Oh, okay. So you was depressed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So depression hit, and I was just like, at the time, I don't even think I was really failing any classes. I still understood everything that was. I just didn't.
Just coasting by.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any of the work, and I wasn't really into it, even though I really liked it. So I was like, fuck it, let me just switch my major. So I switched it to nursing. And even in nursing, I wasn't doing bad. I just didn't. I wasn't.
I
was studying. I was doing everything I needed to do. My grades just wasn't resulting in that. So I had to figure out my study habits. And that took me all of college to get my study habits down and to figure out how to learn. And once I finally got down to it, I was passing my classes, and I took my T's, and I wouldn't say I failed it.
You took your what?
My T's.
What is that?
Basically to get into nursing school. It's an exam to get into nursing school.
Okay.
So I took my T's, and I didn't do well on it, and that really put me in a stump. Like I was like, fuck it, I don't even care no more. So basically I didn't ride it all the way through with the first two majors. So I switched to general studies and just got a concentration in psychology, combined science, and human health perspectives.
So when did the partying come in?
Junior and senior year.
And how much did you party?
A lot.
Tell the audience how much you partied.
A lot. Oh baby, I was partying.
Out of the two, I want you to know, like.
Oh baby.
I kind of wish I had her college experience with the partying without all the extra, because I was very by the book. Believe it or not,
it's crazy because we switched.
We switched. Like she was very much a book nerd.
I'm still in a book nerd. Yeah. In high school, I'm only doing this, and he was like, "Let's go do this. Let's go have fun."
But I was definitely at work all the time, especially senior year. But when we got to college,
we switched.
I locked in like a motherfucker. I told you after freshman year, I wasn't going back. I was in RTC. I wanted to be in the military. I was not playing none of them games. I said, "Oh, girl, you got me fucked up. I'm competing with other races.
Yeah,
I gotta show up on my best foot at all times." So I did just that.
The crazy thing is, though, I did graduate with a 2.4. No, that's horrible. Don't clap.
No.
Not a clap.
That's lower than
However,
I told y'all I got.
However, to get into my master's program that I'm in right now, I needed a 3.0. I still got in. So by the grace of God, I'm getting my master's.
Amen.
But everything changed after I graduated college, and I worked like a few months at QT. Was sick and tired of that shit.
Tell me.
Could not do it.
I'm QT not for the week. Girl, they don't give you no break. You don't get no lunch break. You literally don't get a break.
You on your feet the entire freaking time.
You don't get no break.
Rude customers, I can't do that. I'll smack you in your face right now.
He wasn't that rude. I just got into one car. I told him, your man me, bitch.
Where did you work?
At the one off Beltline on 30.
Yeah.
That's where I did most of my work.
I was at Forest Lane. Off 635. Yeah. Yeah. Baby. No. Yeah. So now I'm in my field right now. Currently. It's going to get past that. It's not easy, but it's not as hard as I make it.
You make it? How you make it hard?
I'm a procrastinator. Huge procrastinator. I got 80 annotations due Tuesday, baby, and I
so Sunday gonna be a
long day for me. Yeah, but just as much as I procrastinate, when I lock in, I lock in.
But they say procrastinators, that's when the best work come out.
Yes, so you need that deadline. Yeah. I'm in that bitch crunching. That's me. Stop distracting me. Like the last night.
Yeah.
Got all my shit done.
It wasn't last night.
The night before last. Yeah, that's all my shit done. But I work day and night like a
dog. Drinking out of a pot that nothing won't even touch.
I'm telling you, boy. I'm in there working every freaking day besides Saturday and Sunday. So those are my 3 days.
I wish I was up. If I was on my workout schedule, I'd be up and be like, well, I ride my baby like I was that first night. Yeah. That first day, that was the only day I was up. By my baby.
I'll see you later. Yeah. But I'll be up and I'll be gone until nighttime.
To 7 o'clock.
Until 7. I don't get home till 8 because I work an hour. My clients are an hour away from my home. Damn, excuse me. So, balancing. You sure can put it away.
Damn it, lady, you sure can put it away.
But yeah, balancing out. I'm online, by the way. So balancing out studying, which I really, in my head, I just need to get to the class because studying for this exam is completely in the class. Like, they don't really teach you much in the class. The field that I'm working in, I learn more being in the field than in the class. But boards are hard. Half the people that I know that have taken boards have taken it more than 3 times. And it's $400 test.
Because they ain't studied.
Yeah. So when my crunch time, my real crunch time comes when it's time for me to sit down for my exam, sit down for boards. But right now I'm handling what I can handle. How, like, it's not that hard, but I make it harder. If I planned everything the way it should have been planned, I'd be good.
As you should.
Yeah.
That. So we're gonna go from education. I know. Before we get off of that, what's your study? What do you do now? What's your study habits? Okay. What I mean by that is, because when I was in college, the thing that helped me in the beginning, because I think I said this in the first episode. I always refer back to the first episode, because that's why I talked about me the most. But in the what I said there was the fact that, like, I didn't really have to study too much when I got into my major. So sophomore year on, because it was all interesting. So, like, it was all stuff that I always wanted to learn anyway. And mine just all broadcasting. So for me that's okay. Like, that's inside my brain anyway. That's stuff I want to know. So I don't consider that studying, because it's stuff I'm learning. Yeah. And once I learned it in class, I didn't have to study it because I remember that. It's all interesting. But for me, like, freshman year, what I did to, like, learn everything was I would watch one episode of Scandal, because I always need a break.
A reinforcement schedule.
Yeah. Scandal is an hour long, 45, 50 minutes long. One episode, I would study for an hour. Go back. I would do that back and forth so that I got a break. But I also, after the episode, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I will be ready to go back to studying, because I'm bored. Okay, like, I'm ready to get back to this, and I'm ready to get back to Scandal. Like, it'll always be like that. I'll be excited to get back to the other because I know that schedule. So, like, what was your study schedule? A study habit.
My study habits is basically get a smooth, clean whiteboard.
You one of those writing people?
I write it all out. And then
That's why your writing's so good.
Yeah. Test. I take multiple. I have to sit through the exam, test, and know what mistakes I'm making right now that I can fix and study more on. Figure all that out. Go back, write it down on the board, retain the information, drink a little wine because wine helped me get through it. Take like a 45-minute break after I finish writing down everything on like one single page on the whiteboard, and then
do it over
redo it again.
Oh, girl.
Redo it again.
I know you're cop time.
Yeah. That's why I can't be a surgeon anymore. I now want to be a pediatrician.
I'm not doing all that.
But no, it's really, for me, it's more retention. Like, if I can teach it, then I know it.
Yep.
And if I can't teach it to you, if I gotta sit here and be like,
you ain't got it all the way.
Yeah. No,
they said that's the best way. That's the best way to know you know something. You understand something fully is if you can teach it. Yeah.
So yeah.
Quiet as kept. That's how I learned photography. So my first year of teaching, I had to learn everything. I didn't know. I did photography and experience before I did it in teaching. And you know, in teaching, you got to be more in depth before you can teach it to high schoolers. So I had to like learn it and be able to teach it. And once I knew, like now I can teach you. What one of us messaged me the other day and was like, what you said the bread and butter was? And the bread and butter is always for photography, ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Those are 3 things you need to know for any type of camera. Because if you know those 3 things, you know the camera. You know how the camera is working, right? I call it the bread and butter because that's the bread and butter, right? That's how I learned it. But it's also called the exposure triangle because that's all dealing with light. Every one of those deals with light. But like, it was just so cute that like they was like, what you said the bread and butter was again? Ain't an aperture, ISO, and shutter speed? Yes, because that's I used to call it. Mind you, I used to be in my class fun. So like when people come, used to come back from the bathroom, I'm like, what's the password? What's the bread and butter? And they just had to give me those 3 before they can come into the classroom. And I'm not even playing. They just had to sit out there until they give me those 3. You better think. I used to say just that. You better think. You better head shaking it all. Mind the kids up there taking the test. You better think. I don't give a damn. You better get this right. And they used to get it right. Why? Because if you have fun teachers, you're going to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
I was a fun teacher. I miss teaching.
I do teach, but not in the way he did.
I miss teaching. I was definitely... Imagine me as your teacher. You love coming to my class.
Yeah. I don't know. The things that I like, he considered boring. And the things that he like, I can pick up like that. So, and it's not like that. Like not the learning part, but just doing it. Like me and hobbies that I don't really keep.
They're practical.
Yeah, like it's
a
just
lot
like
of my stuff is practical stuff.
Yeah, he likes
fun stuff.
He likes more. We are opposite but the same.
Like she like all that reading and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
he don't.
I will read, but if it's about stuff that I find interesting, I'm not finna sit up there and read about cognitive dissonance and all that type of stuff. Girl, get the fuck out of my face.
It's a love and hate thing with all of it.
Because mind you, the people that teach that stuff is always boring. It's never been. I've never seen anybody fun.
Teacher?
I've never. Yeah, I've been saying. I dare you to challenge me.
I wouldn't say yeah. I wouldn't say no. Yeah. It's really no way to teach psychology.
Bullshit.
Fun.
Inside out.
Yeah, but that's the basics of it all. You can really, like, if I'm sitting here and I'm being completely honest, if you really want a grasp of it, the first thing you need to do is at least hand them the basics, and then they make it fun. You can't tell me I feel like there is nothing in this world that you can make interesting. I've never had a fun psychology class. But that's the problem. and that's my challenge to everybody in every field. Make it interesting. Because you can't tell me there's no subject that you can make interesting to the people like me. That the minute you start talking too much, I'm bored. Oh yeah, I'm him. Yeah, you see me zone the fuck out. He literally, you can see the light and it's there. He's just like, yeah. He goes from okay. Yeah, I get this nod. Yeah. His fake smiles. That son has a very punctual fake smile. So as soon as you see that fake smile, he's like, okay. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'll shut up. I'm trying to be I'm trying not to be rude, so I'm gonna let you finish talking. I don't care. I ain't listening no more. So because I know I'm like that, like it made me a very great teacher because I know there's so many subjects like math. Math is so boring to me. But you can make math fun.
I've yet to find a teacher to make math fun. Oh, Crystal. Crystal is a fun math teacher.
I was gonna say you can make math fun.
Anthony's a good math teacher too.
He
never made it fun. He just
when I was subbing, I used to make math fun.
But yeah, okay. So let's talk about something I really want to talk about. Let's get into Love Island.
Love
Island. Specifically Beyond the Villa, but before we get to Beyond the Villa,
I haven't even caught up yet. So
yeah, I want to know about season. Who your okay. Fuck it. We go to Love Island Beyond the Villa first. Okay. Okay, because what's going on Beyond the Villa? If you don't know about Beyond the Villa, that's from season 6. Season 6, they got a spin-off show where they talk about what's happening after after that, because season 6 is where Love Island USA really blew up.
We really only wanted PPG, but we'll take the strike.
Yeah, because I stopped watching at the first episode. So what's been going on in
lately? It's been more so, and I actually love the fact that they brought it out, because you get to learn more about how they are outside of the villa.
Yeah,
and
a lot of them are depressed.
Yeah,
and they're depressed. I feel bad being
it's not all of them, but a lot of them don't know what to do. It's like having a full plate and sitting here trying to pick out what I want to eat. You know, and I know for Kayla's like, this is too much.
I like my life. I remember she said I like my life before.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up him, but we're not finna talk about him. Aaron, yeah, we're not finna. Yeah, Aaron, she
talking about Kenny, y'all.
Yeah, Aaron, he's definitely. It's because when he came out the villa,
they
tore him.
Rightfully
down.
So. Rightfully so.
Like, but it's just. And this is my problem, my issue with this past season. Like, the way people in their parasocial living just doesn't make any sense to me. You feel like it's okay to go and threaten somebody's family, threaten their life. Yes, like
that was too much.
Like, I can understand not being able to take and not being able to take criticism, because that's one thing that you shouldn't. This is what we talked about. Like, I know how to take criticism now, but back then I do. It just
you a lot better.
Exactly, I've grown. I do.
Yeah.
Back then I could not. So even the smallest thing,
dish that shit out.
Yeah,
baby.
No, literally. But even the smallest thing will literally just sit there, and I would be like, poor old me.
Yeah, little diamond. Everybody attacking Diamond. Wait a minute.
Yeah, like it's just like, so with the person, and I'm like I said, I used to be that way, so I can see that that's how he was. So I think now that he's getting to know himself a little bit more, he'll come out his shell. Yeah.
I feel bad for him though, because like what he did in the villa was like wrong. Like, and I feel like because what made it worse was the gaslighting of it all. I'm not gonna get into all of season 6, but like that was the biggest thing that pissed me off. Yeah. Because like Aaron and Cordell was pretty much the same up until Cordell took responsibility for everything he did. He stood and moved 10 toes and moved differently after that. He didn't play Serena. It's Serena. He didn't play Serena as a fool because she wasn't gonna play it as a fool.
No, baby, she
stood 10 toes down. Yeah. That
was Kayla's part. That was so wrong.
She did not stand 10 toes down. She folded. Oh, Aaron.
And that's what.
Fuck Aaron.
Baby, you keep going back, and that was what's pissing me off, because it's not just Aaron's fault. It's also Kayla's.
It is.
Both of them played a big part in that, whatever the fuck went on. Because first of all, you know you was being disrespected by this man. You know he was playing in your face. You know he was sitting here love bombing you. Why would you keep going back? Because you want somebody in your bed. You want somebody to hold you. You that desperate?
But it's easier said than done, because when you in that motion, it's like different. But you still got a part to play.
Yeah, you can't really just sit here and be like, fuck Aaron.
And blame him.
Sit here and think about what the fuck you've been doing. And so she's still out here doing the same thing. She's out here.
I ain't really like the whole argument.
I feel like that's a friendship argument. If I'm being quite honest, like it's not that serious. But
and Kayla making it a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't tell. Did you tell what girl about this camera? Shut the fuck up about this camera. Like, mind you, I ain't watched past episode 1.
So but like there's a lot that's like going on. But I'm talking about in the sense of men. You can tell that Kayla is a more male validation seeking person, and I will never be a friend with a male seeking. Like I can.
Won't ever. Yeah, we don't never say never. Won't ever.
But I can still be a friend. Like I'm just rude enough to be like, hey, you seeking male validation way too much, and that makes me uncomfortable, because what would you do to me just to get a man's attention? I don't want to be around him. And she seeks male validation way too much for me. And she still hasn't learned that she has herself. She's solidified in herself. She's doing her fucking thing. Girl, you can do anything. A man is worthy of, like, you are the prize, not that man, you know. But she hasn't picked that up yet, and that's what's pissing me off about her and Estelle type.
I heard, because mind you, she said PPG is what I really care about.
Yeah.
I heard through like TikTok, because I love TikToks.
Yeah, they gonna get all the tea.
Give me updates, because give me the cliff notes, because I don't really care to watch it, and I'm not gonna go back and watch it, to be fair, just because like it's too many other people that I don't care about seeing. I don't care about seeing Kendall. And I saw that Serena don't care for Kendall.
She don't like Kendall. She did say that.
And she not friends with him. Good girl. Good girl. But I heard that like Leah is scared because she might have cancer or something like that. Yeah. Janae was talking about like her relationship issues. And Serena was talking about like how Cordell was like there for her and stuff like that. And she's she's a little bit nervous. Yeah, she's a little bit more nervous and anxious about the fact that he's leaving to go pursue his acting career and stuff. Come on, Cordell. Acting career and stuff like that. I love hearing about that type of stuff. I really only care about them 3. Yeah. Them 6.
No, 5. Them 5. And I don't care about Kenny. I never really cared about Kenny.
That was cute because I like the way Janae happy.
Yeah.
But now I know it's all a scam. Janae, let's be real about it. Because Janae, if you wanted to, like, just, if you just wanted to be happy, I could have made you happy. I could like look. No, and I wouldn't have lied about you being beautiful. I wouldn't have lied about none of that. I just might have liked the little dick on the side, but I'll let you know. We might have a little dick on the side. Yeah. But you'd have been happy, girl.
She wouldn't have never taken like.
She wouldn't have never.
She wouldn't have never liked you.
I'd have licked the pussy.
Crying.
Little cat.
You couldn't.
No. I'd licked the little cat. I ain't gonna lie though. If you had to like gave me a chance. Yeah, dick might have been put on the side. What's that noise? You farted?
No.
What happened? Yeah, but like, no. If you had to went on Love Island, your baby ain't going nowhere, girl. Sit back. You worry about that vape, girl. Get it turned around, finna tear this whole couch up.
No, she's gonna go over there.
Okay, so like. Honestly, I want you to be like 100%. Now, mind you, we don't never lie to each other, but I feel like they're like sugarcoat a little bit for me, just because like I feel like we sugarcoat a little bit for each other every once in a while, just to be nice. We don't, but I'm still. Like how you think I would do on Love Island? She trying to find a nice word. I don't think they will let me last. They think I'm too gay.
No. I think you would do pretty good when it comes to like the socializing part of it because you already know how to work a room. However, I really think that a woman has to be secure enough to actually
date me. Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna shy from anything I done did.
So it's like
what I like.
And then it might have to like it'll probably put some of the men who are in the closet that don't want to come out yet in a weird position. I feel like you do great. It's just about the other people around her. Yeah, it's really about the other people around him. That's what I'm saying. And
that's what I think. That's what scared me because I'm gonna let y'all know I am gonna put out an application for Love Island. But I do think that's the one thing that I always I'm skeptical of because I'm gonna say this now and I'm gonna stand by this. I'm never gonna change because that's what I find myself trying to do every once in a while. I'm never gonna change how I am for anybody. If you like me because what I bring to the table, who I am. I just want you to know if you are a woman and I find you attractive and I do want to go out with you, you ain't gotta worry about me cheating with no nigga because I like you. Like that should be your main issue. Do I like you? And if I like you, that's it.
But that brings up a lot of a question of because this is a big question in the female community, anyways, the women community. Would you date a man who's bi?
And a lot of them say yes, but I don't think they would for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people.
But a lot of y'all are. A lot of you are.
You just don't know.
And that's the crazy part because I'd rather keep and that's why a lot of men would rather keep it secret than to be honest because like you are, but the minute you realize you are, now it's all these questions. You didn't have those questions at first because you did not know. So like why not just keep it in the dark? Am I saying this right? No. But does it happen? Yes. Why? Because of that question itself. I don't want to date no man who I don't want him cheating on me with no man. You worry about the wrong thing. If he cheating on you, don't want him cheating on you with nobody. Because you think a man is bad. You don't want him cheating on you with no broad and that broad going around spreading that shit. Because the man not gonna say nothing. That woman will. And then you looking like a fool in front of everybody because of that woman,
Yeah.
not that man. But it's all in all, it's all wrong. But like, it's just the mindset.
Most men won't, but you know, a lot of
some of them will. But the concept of it all is just crazy. But like, I'm not gonna change myself, and I think that's the thing that's gonna
like I said,
I'm probably not gonna be on Love Island.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say like the producers won't let me be on that because of that reason. Because
I wouldn't think that. And it's crazy. I love the fact that Shelly was there. Because even though she's a woman, they do treat women differently.
I never considered that.
But you could also be another. How can I say another
version of it? I guess, but I guess I gotta be the person to see it for other people to believe it. But like for me, like it's always for women than it is for men. Women are more accepted to be bisexual than it is for men. Men is like, no, you're gay. You're gay.
Yeah.
If you take a dick, you're gay. And it's like, girl.
I just
shut the fuck up.
You would never know.
Cause I dick you down just as much that nigga does dick you down.
Right.
Probably better. You don't know that. Sorry. Close your ears, baby. This not for you. Just want you to know. But hey, yeah, I think that's the one thing I want to solidify now, so that I can't go back on it. But I never change how I am for any woman or man, specifically any woman though, because I find myself trying to do that. Just to appeal to more women, to let them know that I do like you. But like, I don't want to change. I'm just comfortable in how I move, how I act, how I talk. I like, it's fun. It's fun being me. So I don't want to change me being the light in the room to just make you feel comfortable in the fact that I'm not going to cheat on you with a man. Girl, if you that girl, move around.
But it's just the rule of, it's just the biggest rule of it all. Don't date nobody. Don't date nobody who don't love you for you they won't. It's just, they have to be secure. Yeah. In any part of dating, whether you gay, whether you bi, whether you straight, you have to be secure while dating. And if you are not secure, you don't need to be with me.
What do you think is gonna be the biggest thing for you in Love Island?
My mouth. My mouth. And I feel like it's like, because everybody really did not like Ace, and which pissed me off because Ace was you didn't even like Ace at one point. I was like,
yeah, I didn't.
And I'm like,
but I think I did.
And he being exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people will get mad at me because I'm sitting here being real with you. You want me to sugarcoat it, baby? I don't beat around no bush.
But I think the difference with Ace, I feel like with you though, and she says she don't show this to everybody, but like Diamond is a little bit more sensitive. So like she can dish it out, but like when it's all coming back at her at the same speed as she giving it out, she can't take it.
And that's what I'm saying that I have grown on. That I don't think you have like. I don't think you have seen it, but like
I have, but not in the full extent.
Yeah, I know that I've grown enough to be able to sit here and say, one, pick my words wisely, pick my tone wisely, and know when to say something. And know when it's who to say around. You know, I've learned that through the years. I also learned that just because other people have their own perceptions of me, and sometimes some things that I do can rub people the wrong way. So I can definitely be like, okay, like I've grown enough to know that, girl, you're not perfect. You are not fucking perfect.
I love Love
yeah, that. Other than that, and kissing on people. I don't want to kiss. I barely like. That's my problem.
You would know from me. I'm gonna be like, yeah, no.
It's just
yeah, no, you can't anyway.
I'll kiss you on your cheek, bro. I don't even want to do that. That's my issue though. Another thing, I have a real thing where I don't want to that's my last resort.
I'm a whore. I want to kiss everybody.
I'm not.
That's how you kiss. Stick your tongue out. Like how Rasputin said to Norbert, stick your tongue out. Yeah. Open your mouth.
I'm not, when it comes to men, I'm rude. I can be nice, but if I'm nice, nobody's gonna say that. I can't flirt. So, my first thought to a man coming in and being like, "Can I pull you for a chat? I really like you." Ew. Why are you talking to me? Please leave me alone.
I just want to let y'all know, Huda is my least favorite, and I do want to apologize to you because me and Tommy got this whole debate on whether or not Huda was wrong and this heart rate challenge and stuff like that from what we seen, and I was like, y'all overdoing it. Like, it's not that big of a deal because like it was just a challenge and stuff like that. But now I know what I know. That she licked him from his balls on up and then twerked on his face. Huda, you a whore. Crying. You are a whore. And I take back everything I said.
Yeah, he was fighting tooth and nail.
I was, and I take it
back. No, and Tammy's still trying to fight tooth and nail about it. The girl wrong.
I take it back. And it might be mainly because I'm gonna call her my bias because I don't like her. I don't like nothing about her. I don't like nothing about her. Her ain't grown. Her ain't learned nothing about herself, and her friends are not helping her, holding her accountable until now. Because they are now.
Yeah,
they are now.
And why did it take
somebody that's not black?
Yeah, that's what's really pissing me off. And she's always that's her biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not black, I can rock with you. She's just weird.
I just don't like her.
She a weird body.
No.
She weird, and the way people moving right now.
Everybody mean girls to you, but she was coming to Olandria and Shelly for all that advice and stuff like that.
Girl, mind you call most of them girls
bitches and hoes and everything like that. Yeah.
You disrespected the men. Girl, you wonder why nobody on the accounts mess with you?
That.
Be so for real. And Amaya, and I love how Amaya's trying to keep up appearances, but we know you don't mess with that girl.
I don't really like Amaya like that.
Me neither. But I'm just keeping it real. But what's your question?
She cool.
She alright.
I don't have a question.
She just as worse.
Who's your favorite?
Ace.
Of course, it's Ace.
That's the reason why I was already excited to watch the new season because I watched Love Island.
And she knew Ace before.
Yeah, but I knew Ace before he got on Love Island. So as soon as I seen Ace on there, done deal rap.
Favorite.
Yeah, and
Ace fine as fuck with them thick ass lips.
Ace is real as hell.
Ace, Nick, Olandra, and Shelly. Oh my goodness! If I can get them all in one room,
sexy couple, bro.
we can all fuck.
LOL, that's too far.
Never too far from me.
I really just I don't know. I really like Ace. My second favorite is probably Nick. I want to say Nick.
Nick fine too.
I love Shelly and Alondria. I love Shelly and Alondria, but they are like.
I hate how this took too long to turn around.
Okay. But I already have I don't know. I love the people that they're with. For sure. Yeah. The couple is made.
Shelly's and Nick Olandria, really cute couple. Love them down. And Olandria fine as hell. Then them two, I'll take them two over Shelly and Ace. If them two want to fuck on me, us in the room together.
I was supposed to be telling you about the whole.
Holla at me.
Crying. The whole.
Any of y'all.
I just let y'all have that little. I feel like this is time for y'all. Can you shut the fuck up?
What you supposed to be telling me about?
The whole Huda drama. What's not even Huda, the Louis, Miguel.
I already found out about it.
Okay.
Yeah, she told me that too. I already found out about it, girl.
And that's another thing that really sticks in my head. And you know how I already move when it comes to my friends and the people who are around me. That's weird.
Louis, you just wanted your limelight. Too bad.
Mind you, he fine. The man is. You're fine. You can literally. We've been telling you to go to Love Island.
But you weird.
You'd rather leech out for a woman who don't nobody like for real?
And he weird. You weird. You weird. Like the minute Miguel started getting more popularity, that's when you want to change up.
No, literally. Come on now. Anyways, mind you, we still regarded you as Miguel's fine friend. Every time we see Miguel, most of the people are like, "Where's Louis?" You literally...
You fucked that up for yourself.
For what?
Because you could have been on the next season. And I'd be like, I love you from Louis.
That part. I do love me.
You could still redeem yourself.
I'm just saying. But not with Miguel. That's still weird. All that's still weird. You can't, anyways.
From your ass to your dick.
Next Love Island question.
Ain't no more Love Island.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're going to rank your rank. We're going to rank down and we talking about anime. So I want you to rank your 5 anime. You got them ready?
Yeah.
What's your 5? In order. I don't want to hear in no particular order. In order.
Naruto.
Number 1 or 5?
Number 1.
Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Put your fingers up.
Crying. My number 1 is Naruto Shippuden. Mm-hmm. My number 2 is Black Clover. Mm-hmm. I'd say...
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen is my number 3.
Okay.
My Hero Academia is my number 4.
Okay.
And then... Oh, no, wait. Because My Happy Marriage is good. And then Food Wars is good. I say Food Wars is my number 5. Even though they not running no more. But Food Wars is good.
Hold on. Okay. Okay. Dang, I gotta go find mine. Hold on.
Mind you, I like Fire Force. Fire Force is good, but it's not my top 5.
Because I already put my order in. I put my list in order for this exact moment. Because I was telling this dude about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna top my dome. Okay, number 1 is Naruto. Oh, okay, name yours again.
Naruto Shippuden, Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen. Did I say Demon Slayer?
No.
No, I didn't say Demon Slayer.
You said Food Wars.
No, Food Wars 5. What is number 4? My Hero Academia.
Hero Academia and then Food Wars. Okay, so my number 1 will be Naruto Shippuden. If y'all didn't know, Naruto is my favorite character. Like, I feel like I relate to him the most out of everybody in Naruto.
Same.
Love Naruto. Naruto. Number 2 would be, what was your number 2?
Black Clover.
Black Clover. You know, I didn't have Black Clover. My top 5. Black Clover is definitely my top 5. Number 2 would be My Hero Academia. I love My Hero Academia.
It's so good. I've been trying to put them on for years, and they just now getting onto it.
Very good. Very good. My Hero. Number 3 will be Black Clover. Number 4 would be Solo Leveling.
I haven't watched that one yet, and I keep getting people telling me to watch that one.
Solo Leveling is peak. Very fucking good. Very good. Okay? And number 5 would be, I can go back and watch anyone, or what would I watch?
Have you watched Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer. I want to put that at number 5. I will put Jujutsu Kaisen over Demon Slayer.
Jujutsu Kaisen is...
Jujutsu Kaisen probably in my top 10, but not my top 5. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm
trying to see which one watch.
I'm missing something. I already know it.
And I know the reason why because you know Anthony put us on a little Naruto.
Naruto's amazing.
My first anime was Inuyasha.
Okay. Baki. Okay, so the thing I had written down was Naruto Shippuden, My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, Baki, and Demon Slayer. So, revised. Naruto Shippuden. Black Clover.
You said My Hero and then Black Clover.
Oh yeah. My Hero, Black Clover, Solo Leveling, and Baki. Baki is everything. Baki and Baki Hama. Okay? But yeah, that would be my top 5. I heard good things about
Baki as well.
Baki's amazing.
But they watch more anime than I do. I watch more K-dramas.
They watch
it. They don't watch K-dramas. My mom does, and Sinai does every once in a while. But I'm the only one in the house that actually watch K-dramas. So I be battling in between those two. And then some American shows, whenever I gotta catch up on. Yeah.
I ain't watching that. Okay. So, this is something I might integrate into some of my episodes every once in a while, like every other episode, just to like show y'all I'm paying attention to y'all comments and stuff like this. So like one person asked me, they you know, I asked y'all on my Instagram, if y'all ain't got my Instagram, it's follow my Instagram at b.y.a.h.f.m.
That's a lot of dots.
But you ain't hear from me, okay? In acronyms. That's it. That's all. Follow me on Instagram. And I ask in my notes like what you want to hear, what comments you got, what would you like to see or not see anymore, like all that type of stuff. But somebody asked me like, okay, so what's the timeline on like your career, like what's happening there, what's happening with your acting and stuff like that. And I just want to like update y'all on everything like that. So like if y'all didn't know, in the first episode I talked about like me not teaching anymore to like pursue acting and modeling full time. So I got signed to an agency in Florida. They send me gigs and stuff like that. You know, I audition for them and stuff like that. Now they say this in the industry all the time. So if you go and look up any video of anybody talking about it, you get a bunch of no's. And that's what I'm experiencing now, a bunch of no's. Okay, so like that's just what's happening. Like a bunch of no's, and I'm still applying for stuff, auditioning for a lot of stuff, a lot of extra work, a lot of commercials, a lot of stuff like that. So it gets very, 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 like I joked about it early, but like, yeah, I'm so glad I stay with my family now, and that's the whole point of me moving back in with them, so that I have that support system, because if I was by myself and in my own place, I'd probably be crying right now, just because of the fact that like, it's very hard to like go from like being solidified for 3 years, solidified for so long of like making money and like knowing for certain what's happening to not knowing for certain and literally living off of faith and walking by faith and not having anything printed out for you. And that's the perks of being the career that I want to go into. Like I don't have a blueprint per se. I don't have anybody that's done it before, so I don't have no insight besides of the interviews of people that I look up to and the people that I watch. So like it's just a bunch of that, just a bunch of like walking my faith, and try not to beat myself up over like missed gigs or missed things that I feel like missed opportunities or not living the life that I want to live right now because it all just happened. Like, baby, you just stop working. Like, all this stuff is just happening for you, so you can't expect it to all happen overnight. And that's what they all keep telling me because like I've been beating myself up. I'm used to working. I'm used to being busy. Like not being as busy. It's disheartening, and it makes me start to second guess whether or not if this is the field for me. And it's so hard for me to like to realize. Sometimes it's hard for me. It's harder than others for me to realize. At times it's harder than others for me to realize that like it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and just keep being persistent and keep doing what you're doing. And it's just it's gonna happen when it happens. But like I'll be like, well, maybe you just need to go back to teaching. And that is I didn't have to necessarily stop teaching, but just because I did doesn't mean I did something wrong. Because like I said, I can always go back to teaching. The degree is always going to be there. The experience is always going to be there. It's not going anywhere. You always need teachers. So like, it's just like keeping that faith, keeping that confidence in me and keeping that faith in him that like everything happens for a reason. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Like the faith. Because I've been auditioning for stuff. I auditioned for extra roles, auditioning for commercials, auditioned for modeling gigs and stuff like that. Just been a bunch of no's all around. So it's like not getting in my head over like, okay, you're not enough. It's not for you. It's you. And it's more like, so, okay, you may not be the look. It might not be you that they're looking for right now. And it just might not be your time. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. A whole bunch of everything with nothing at the same time. A whole lot of second guessing, a lot of faith. A lot of faith. There was a long way to get to that, but yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah. We are each other's biggest motivators.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm changing this segment. This segment is now called What Was I Do? Peep it. You peep that. You peep that. What was I do? So this while I read Reddit stories until you start sending me your information, you can send it to me on. You can start DMing me like your scenarios and your questions and your stuff for you to give me for me to give you input on. It don't have to be relationship stuff. It could be about life, all that type of stuff. Anything. And I give you my input on it. But this one is called What Was I Do? Okay, so this is from Reddit. And the subject title is, are you ready? Subject title is, okay. So this one is called, I accidentally went on a date with someone who thought I was their other Tinder match. So, a couple months ago, I matched with this girl on Tinder. We had a pretty normal combo. Nothing crazy. But eventually she asked me to grab coffee. Chill, right? We meet at this cute local spot. She gives me a quick hug and right off the bat she says, wow, you look even better than your hiking pics. Problem is, I don't hike. Like, I don't even walk briskly. I just know how to laugh it off. We keep talking and she starts referencing stuff that makes zero sense. Your dog is so cute. What was his name again? Bentley? I don't have a dog. Never have. Then she mentions how I told her I used to live in Colorado. Again, not me. I've never even been to the west of Kansas. So now I'm trying to figure out if I have early onset memory loss or if she's mistaking me for somebody else entirely. Finally, mid-latte, I ask, hey, just to clarify, what's my name? She looks confused. Jake? Friends, my name is not Jake. We just stared at each other for a solid 5 seconds before she burst out laughing. Apparently, she was messaging two guys at once and mixed us up. The worst part, she said, honestly, I thought you were Jake this whole time, but I was vibing too hard to stop. We ended up finishing the coffee, laughing about it, and weirdly enough, we're still dating. She now has me in her phone not Jake. Well, ain't nothing I would do in that situation.
No,
honestly.
That's just
that's intriguing by itself, cause not
a romance story.
Okay, that's a movie. Y'all should write out a screenplay. Have ChatGPT do it for you.
No, for real, that's a literal.
Write out a little screenplay. That's cute.
That was actually a cute little
That's
romance
cute.
story.
Yeah, I needed that because the other one I was reading.
Yeah, girl, that was gonna be a hard hit depression.
So I guess that one was really good. Okay. So this next segment, this is the last segment before we close it out and call it the day. I wanted to start adding games into the mix because I love that. Okay, so this segment is called How Well Do You Know Your Siblings? There's going to be a question. This is my first time reading these questions, so I didn't get a chance to prepare. And even if I did, it wouldn't make a difference because they're going off of each other. How well do you know your siblings? So since she's the guest, it's going to go off of her. If I get it wrong, then she gets 5, I get 5. I'm going to say 3. 3 each because that's a lot of shots. If I get it wrong, I have to take a shot. If she gets it wrong, she has to take a shot. Okay. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question is, what was your sibling's favorite cartoon as a kid?
Are we asking for each other? For me?
I'm asking for you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. She said, I don't have one. I said Kim Possible.
It's crazy because I was thinking about Kim Possible, but no. Even though I really liked it, it's not a favorite. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Daddy already been drinking.
When did you open this? Crying, not a sip.
I ain't trying to throw up tonight.
So,
be real with you. Got somewhere to be tomorrow. Okay?
Alright.
Who got you in trouble more growing up? Three, 2, 1. Me.
Nah. Bro, stay getting me in trouble.
Baby, I used to steal stuff out the refrigerator and blame it on Diamond.
Bro, or he'll be like, bro, don't you wanna do this? And we'll do it, we'll get in trouble. Be like, but they used to say we like the boxing twins. Yeah. So like,
it was me.
Yeah.
I used to get Diamond in trouble all the time. It was fun times. Times. Okay, I can't be biased, so I got to just choose the first one I see. If you could move anywhere, where would it be?
In country or out of country?
If you could move anywhere, where would it be? This is just a guess now.
I already know what you probably wrote.
No.
Yeah.
We ain't got the same thing.
And I probably know what you guessed.
3, 2, 1.
What'd you put?
I said Japan.
Yeah.
She said Netherlands.
Peace, baby. I want peace.
I got a 33.
It's all good.
I don't know her that well.
That's because the stuff we talk about ain't
that at all.
We be talking about like a mixture of stuff.
Why the Netherlands, girl?
I told you. Peace.
Oh.
Or Switzerland. One or the other. But the Netherlands are in Switzerland.
That's in Japan too, ain't it?
Switzerland?
Yeah.
Switzerland's a part of Europe.
The Japan. Alright, now you pick yours. I'm finna get her ass. I'm finna lie. No.
Okay.
Don't get to choosing too much.
Okay.
Don't get to asking the ones that you know you're gonna have answers to, Diamond. She cheated. She reading too long.
Okay. What's their biggest pet peeve?
I got a lot.
You do.
We got one for now.
What is it called? Bro, my brain is blanking.
Oh yeah, she gonna get this wrong.
Okay. I think.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't like that either, but I said chewing loud just to keep it simple. I can't stand a loud chew. I can't stand.
I should have said that because we was in your car the other weekend, on Saturday, and he was like, "Stop snacking on that."
Like, dang, girl, you gonna eat that popsicle like that?
I said, oh
yeah, I can't stand. If I can hear you eating, move. Like, it ain't never that deep. Come on. You ain't gotta drive.
I don't. I heard we taking your car.
We are.
Good, because I ain't got no tent yet.
Registration expired too.
Except for my
3, 2, 1.
Who was there first?
Wow.
And we're gonna put her name. Unless you want to put the initials.
Celebrity?
No. Person. Or yeah, I'm gonna do celebrity. I'm gonna do celebrity and real person.
Who's the real person?
I got it. I remember. You ready? 3, 2, 1. And you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying.
For the longest. I said Willow because it was Willow before it was China.
Yeah.
But it was definitely Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely
I remember
Curtis.
His childhood crush.
Yeah, it was definitely
He
Curtis.
loved some
but you ain't got what I wrote. So yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give it to her because she's not lying. She's not lying.
He went celebrity. You should have put celebrity. I went real.
Yeah. It was definitely Curtis. Yeah, girl.
So Curtis, if you watch it,
you ain't know you know that. Yeah, girl. 3, 2.
Wait.
3, 2, 1. 1. She cheated.
Okay, what's the dumbest thing you thought about?
What does that mean?
You wrote it.
Dumbest thing.
Okay, I switch it.
Yeah.
Who wins arguments more often?
3, 2, 1. Me. Let's be for real. Let's be for real.
Because the stuff we like argue about be stupid stuff, bro.
I'll be right.
And he do be right. Because mine is more so
emotion.
Yeah, and he's like, think about this logically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you're right.
Me saying logically.
No.
It's me.
But
I don't think about nothing logically.
He's also the person I call when I need advice.
Yeah.
To make sure I'm not wrong about stuff. Because he's going to tell me what's real and what's not.
This is true.
So we both made 33.
This is true. Okay, yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
you made a
66.
66, yeah. My math is good. I knew that. You already said it before I did. But that pretty much concludes this episode of But You Ain't Hear From Me. This episode 3. Come on back for episode 4. I got another good guest for me. It's my other sister.
Yeah.
It ain't nobody special.
Unless it is, we can talk about this later.
We'll get somebody special up in here soon. Somebody real special, because they special, but they not real special. We get somebody real special on this, shoot. But thank you for tuning in for episode 3. Come on back for But You Ain't Hear From Me. But what?
No, because we're not going to skip past that. Bitch, what you mean we not real special?
Y'all special.
Bitch.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna get these viewers out.
He said, bitch, you're not a celebrity.
But what?
You ain't here for me.
Yeah. Say it. But you ain't hear from me.
You then stop saying but what? But you ain't hear from me.
That.
I hope y'all have a good night.
That.
And
come on back here.
We'll see you next episode.
Episode every Monday. Boom, 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 boom.
Bye.
You heard from somebody, but you ain't hear from me.
Definitely ain't hear from me. Girl, you ain't hear shit from me.